viewers, welcome back to DDM Entertainment News. During a recent sermon broadcast online, the renowned Abuja-based pastor Femi Lazarus revealed startling details about the high fees some gospel musicians demand to perform in churches. According to Pastor Lazarus, these artists can charge as much as $10 for their performances. In reading from a document commonly known in the music industry as a rider, Pastor Lazarus disclosed that the unnamed gospel artists stipulated an outage of 40 people, all of whom required accommodations and catering. The document detailed that the musician himself was to travel first class, while the rest of his outage would be seated in economy class. The artist also requested to be lodged in an executive suite at a 5-star hotel, with additional accommodation for his 4 primary male assistants in separate executive suites. Furthermore, the church was expected to provide 3 meals a day for the musicians and their crew, with a preference for local cuisine. One of the most concerning elements for Pastor Lazarus was the honorarium, a fee of $10 with 50% to be paid upfront and the remaining balance due 2 days before the event. Pastor Lazarus voiced his strong opposition to the practice of paying gospel musicians to perform in church, urging that it commodifies a gift that should be freely offered in service to God. He suggested that such arrangements encourage artists to perform merely for the sake of justifying their high fees. The pastor also highlighted the dignity in not charging for performances in the church, citing gospel stars such as Nathaniel Bassey, who has openly stated that he does not demand payment for his performances. Similarly, prominent Nigerian pastor Chris Oyakimole recently criticized the music industry for exploiting the church, claiming that artists often use church platforms to refine their craft before transitioning to secular music. Regarding to this, Timi Dakolo called out Apostle Femi Lazarus for what he perceives as hypocrisy following the pastor's recent comments about the fees charged by gospel musicians. In response, Dakolo questioned the authenticity of the invoice and urged Nigerians to be wary of misinformation. He took to Instagram stating, "Nigerians, you should not believe everything you see. Nobody has a 40-man crew in Nigeria. Name the artist to justify this," he added with a touch of sarcasm. On March 24, 2025, Dakolo further challenged the pastor's position by highlighting what he saw as contradiction. He pointed out that Apostle Lazarus himself charges for his school of ministry, sharing screenshots of 2 meals he received when he applied, showing a fee of $150 per student. In his Instagram post, Dakolo wrote, "All this is said with love and respect, sir. I am not a gospel artist, but a Christian raised in the church. Let's not shift the goalpost. By your logic, if anyone charges for ministry, they are performers, not gospel artists. And by that same reasoning, if a preacher charges to teach and minister, they too will be merchants of hope or motivational speech." He continued, "Sir, you charge $150 per person for your school of ministry, likely teaching hundreds of students. Let's do the math. You even have different tiers, premium and standard, for the house of God. Aren't you too selling the gift and revelation that was freely given to you? Again, let's not keep shifting the goalposts." Dakolo also criticized the inconsistency in perspectives on cost within the industry, adding, "Such hypocrisy. The school of ministry has expenses, but music creation doesn't. The running cost, production, and promotion, none of that matters. Most people don't even understand how much a producer charges, let alone the marketing and promotion involved, or the countless hours it takes to complete a song. Keep shifting the goalposts, guys. Finally, veteran Nollywood actor Jide Kosoko has addressed the issue of the sex-for-role practice within the Nigerian movie industry, urging actresses to take a firm stand and reject such proposals if presented to them. Speaking as the latest guest on the Honest Punch podcast.
First and foremost, I was a rascal. Wherever I walk, I tell you, they always sack me. I don't understand.
Like sex for rules.
Sex for rules.
If I say I need to come and warm my bed so that I can give you this role, and you say no, you don't want, go, you don't want, they cannot force you to do that. If somebody introduces anything to you, if you are not interested, say no. But if you want that role, by all means, and that means you want to dance to his tune. I'm not saying it's right to have introduced that to you. But if he says it one way or the other, and you fall to it, that's your business. How does that concern the whole world? All this sex for role thing, forget about it. I know some ladies that equally come into the industry with determination that by the time I sleep with this and sleep with that and sleep with that, I will get my name. I know of some popular actresses. I know of even a magistrate. Nobody can force me to say it.
No, we don't
I'm saying it voluntarily. How will you accept to go and sleep with? How much do you trust yourself?
Kosoko emphasized that no actress should feel compelled to accept a sex-for-role offer. He strongly advised, if anyone presents you with something you are not comfortable with, simply say no. However, the actor acknowledged that if an actress willingly agrees to such a proposal, it is her personal choice. If you accept proposal, that means you are choosing to go along with it, he added, clarifying that this does not condone the practice in any way. Kosoko further explained that those who fall victim to such situations should take responsibility for their decisions and refrain from publicly blaming others, he stated. If someone says, "Come to my bed and I will give you this role," and you refuse, then you have made your choice. They can't force you. If you choose to accept, that's a personal decision, and it's not the business of the world. His insight into the lens of some actresses go to in the pursuit of fame. He revealed that some enter the industry with the intention of using their relationships to advance their careers. He continued, I know of actresses, even well-known ones, who came into the industry with the goal of sleeping around to gain recognition. I have even heard of a magistrate involved in this, Kosoko stated. Make sure you always drop your comments on what you think of the situation between the movie industries forcefully making people access role which they are not pleased about. And this will be all on entertainment news today. Do ensure to like, share, comment and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I remain Obaje Evelyn Chinonyelum. Bye for now.